We got like 2 hours on that card, right?
Yeah.
Good, because it's gonna be a long one.
Oh
Hey guys, it's Crystal, and it's been a while, I feel like. But yeah, I'm back. Today, I'm going to talk about the Galaxy S10. It is here, almost, in less than a month, February 20th. Hello, new phone, coming right up. Let's talk about that. I'm excited for it. I really haven't looked that much into the rumors and leaks, but at this point, being so close to it, you can't help it. It just pops up on your feed, whether it's Instagram or Twitter or YouTube. It's all over the place. So let's talk about those rumors and leaks and take a look at them even more because yeah, I kind of just want to feed into my excitement for the phone and take a look at what we're expecting. But before we dive into it, I want to take a little time to talk about something that's very close to my heart. And that, my friends, is Audible. I have been nonstop using Audible this year, and I really feel like overall a better person. Like I just feel better when I listen to audiobooks. It's just been my way of relaxing and unwinding and just taking my mind off everything else and just concentrating onto an audiobook. It's been great. Listening to audiobooks is a great way to motivate yourself a little more, maybe feel more inspired, or in my own case, like I said, just relax your mind when you need to. Yeah, Audible is an amazing way to do all of that. And I have been loving all the perks that you get with Audible because Audible has the largest selection of audiobooks on the planet right now. And once you become a member, you get 1 free credit every single month for any audiobook of your choosing. You also get to choose 2 Audible originals from a changing selection every month, which are great because basically they're different audio titles from different storytellers with very diverse backgrounds like literature, theater, journalism. I feel like there's something for everybody, but the best part is that they're only exclusive to Audible, which is cool because you get to discover different audiobooks that you might have never even heard about before, but might end up loving. And on top of all of that, you also get access to audio fitness and health workouts that are, once again, exclusive to Audible. Once you're done listening to any audiobook, the audiobooks are yours to keep. So you can re-listen to them, you can exchange them if you didn't really like it, you can even cancel your whole membership if you're not feeling the whole thing. But I highly recommend that you check it out because I have been loving everything about it and it has seriously changed my life. So you should check it out. All of that being said, make sure you go to audible.com/CrystalLaura or text Crystal Laura to 500-500 to start listening to some audiobooks today. So now let's take a look at the S10, shall we? The first thing that I really want to take a look at is the display, the front-facing display, which is gonna have that hole punch cutout. Like, I'm pretty certain everybody knows that's how it's gonna look like. And what do you guys think about it? Do you like the way that looks? Because, okay, so this is the S9 Plus over here. And obviously we're used to like the thinner bezels, the curved display. It really gives us that bezel-less look. And honestly, I feel like out of all the phones, like the S9 Plus last year, in terms of front-facing display, looked the best. Everything about it just feels great, looks great, and now we're moving on to a new era of displays for the Galaxy S phone. So is it still gonna live up to its beauty from the previous year? I'm seeing a picture here now where I wanted to get ahead of myself because I'm seeing 2 cameras in the front because the bigger phone, there's supposed to be 2 there, a wide-angled one and a normal one, I'm guessing. But my only worry is it going to look big and is it going to interfere when you're watching videos? Is it gonna feel weird to see an area of the screen that's like black and then there's screen around it? I think all in all, it looks good. And gosh, like when that happens, there really is gonna be like no bezels on this phone. But is that black little circle on the screen going to be annoying? Possibly black little blob if there's 2 cameras in the front. I guess we'll see. I don't know, man. But now that we're talking about 2 versus 1, okay, so there's supposed to be 3 Galaxy S10 devices coming out. A S10, S10 Plus, and then a lower budget one. I think S10e, S10 Lite, I don't really know what the name of it is going to be, but I feel like that's gonna be the equivalent to like the Galaxy version of the 10R The iPhone XR is like the cheaper, you know, budget model of it. And it's also supposed to have a flat display similar to what we used to see on the Galaxy devices. You know, they became curved after a while, but it used to be just flat. So no curved display on that smaller, cheaper device. Oh my gosh. I also wanted to talk about, oh, there's so many things here. I gotta like, I'm getting too excited right now. First things first, the sizes. So the S10 Lite is supposed to be, or the S10e, S10 Lite, I guess we'll see, is supposed to be a 5.8-inch display. The S10 will be coming in at 6.1 inches, and the S10 Plus 6.4 inches. Got it. I mean, it's pretty on par to like what I thought it was going to be. And like I said before, until the day comes, we don't really know what the deal is gonna be, but 3 phones. Interesting. Let's take a look at the invite for a little second right now. Because the thing is, with the invite, there's a lot of information that's usually given to us on that without really realizing. So here it is, big and beautiful. There's a 10 because it's the 10th, you know, the S10. And the biggest thing that stands out is that crease in the middle of the invite. So a lot of people are saying that's teasing the foldable phone that they're probably going to talk about that day. Besides that, like I was saying, the invite tells us a lot. So aside from the fold, what else is this invite telling us? The colors, people! Look at the colors, they're so pretty. Last year we saw purple all over the invite because we got that lilac, the lavender phone. Now we're seeing blue, pink, purple, 3 colors. Does that mean that we're gonna get a blue, pink, and purple phone? A lot of people are saying that, yeah, that's not the case. I think this other one was saying we're gonna see black, white, blue, green, and yellow. I'm honestly, you know what would be cool? If it was an ombre phone. Like all 3 colors like mixed beautifully. Like imagine that. Right. Kind of like the P20, the Huawei P20 Pro. Gabby, take a look at this. I know you probably have never seen this phone.
Probably not.
That is a beautiful phone. It'd be cool to see something like that from Samsung. You would never want to put a case on it because it's just so pretty. I don't even think it's a thing. I'm just hoping like that'd be so cool to see. It's a dream. A girl can dream, right? So since I was talking about the display before, we're also rumored to see an in-display fingerprint scanner similar to what we saw on the OnePlus 6T. So something like that where you scan your fingerprint and it's like embedded into the screen on the front, and no longer are we going to see this thing on the back. There's also supposed to be something more closer to Face ID, I was reading here. So it's going to be even like more accurate with scanning your face. Oh, and this fingerprint scanner expected on the S10 and S10 Plus, so probably not on that smaller, more budget phone. So let's talk about the cameras, shall we? Because we also know that that's something that I really care about. Wow, Gabby says that's the most important thing. You know, it kind of is. For me, at least, like when I'm picking up a phone, the camera has a lot to do with it. As you guys already know, 3 cameras on the back of the S10 Plus, I believe, and 2 on the back of the S10. So we're thinking that we're gonna see a main lens with that variable aperture from 1.5 to 2.4, then a telephoto lens, and on top of that, a wide angle lens all on the back. And that's not even counting the 2 cameras, the selfie cameras on the front. So 5 cameras on one phone. It's possible for the S10 Plus. That is crazy, my friends. But it's nice to have the options of all these different types of cameras on the back of the phone, especially having a wide angled lens is really nice to get a lot more in the shot. You guys know I love that, especially it's cool for the selfie camera to get more people in the shot. It doesn't look bad. I think it does a great job like for having all those cameras on the back. Wow, if that's the color that it comes in, that's definitely the one that I want, that icy blue. So when it comes to the phone internally, spec wise, I don't really care about all that stuff too much until the phone is actually here, because it's cool to know and it's important to know what the phone is capable of, but until you have it in your hand and using it, that's when you truly know the capability of its performance. But until then, we do know that we're expecting to see the Snapdragon 855 inside instead of the 845 from last year, and I feel like that's just going to be the norm for Android phones this year. We're going to see that more, and this just happens to be the first phone that's going to come out with it this year. And there also is a possibility that we'll see an S10 Plus Plus with 8 gigs of RAM. Some people are saying 10 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. That just sounds like a monster crazy phone. Like to actually have a full terabyte of storage on the phone, that's insane. And another thing that has been floating around for a while that I'm seeing here right now is that Verizon is going to release a 5G version of the S10, which I don't know how many people are going to be able to take advantage of that, but cool to know. When it comes to pricing, kind of all over the place right now as expected, because we really truly don't know until day of, but I'm seeing different things from website to website, and it seems like it's a trend that, yeah, we're expecting it to see the pricing to rise up anywhere from $60 to $80 from last year's price. So the S10 regular version, the ones right smack in the middle, is supposed to be around $780 most likely. The S10 Lite, or the budget model, roughly around $650 to $750, and the S10 Plus will probably start around $800 to $900 and might spike up all the way to $1,400 depending on the model that you get. Like if you get that 1 terabyte version, you're gonna pay a lot more, which, you know, $1,400 sounds crazy for a phone, but is not unheard of. But how about the port situation? Obviously we'll still see USB-C, but will we see a headphone jack on the phone? We probably will. Samsung has hinted at it's still gonna be a thing this year. I do think that eventually it's gonna be a thing of the past because a lot of more and more phones are getting rid of it, but the S10 will probably, most likely, still have it on there. So for the headphone jack lovers, you're gonna be good. I kind of talked about everything, I think. There's obviously little things here and there, more extreme rumors, more lighter rumors, like there's gonna be a bigger battery all throughout. It's gonna be better optimized for the phone. Last year, the S9 didn't have the best battery life. It was okay, but it wasn't like the best of the best. So seeing better battery life on this year's phone would be great. Overall, obviously, I'm really excited to test out the cameras on these phones, but apart from that, I just want to see the hole punch display in person because I personally have not held or seen a phone like that in real life. So once it comes, us and we'll truly know if it's something that we can get used to. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna become a trend with phones this year, it seems like. So can't wait to see it, but we shall see. Let's talk in the comments. Let me know what you guys are most excited for when it comes to the S10. And also, don't forget to check out Audible. Go to audible.com/CrystalLaura or text CrystalLaura to 500-500 to start listening to some audiobooks from Audible today. Seriously, love Audible so much and love you guys so much. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you later.